Hello, my YouTube family. I hope everyone is doing well. It is already Sunday. I feel like I just sat down here and went, yay, it's Friday. Now it's Sunday. I hope everyone is having a good day. It's still fairly early here on the East Coast in the Hudson Valley, but oh my goodness, another absolutely gorgeous day here in the Valley. Yesterday was perfect. Today has been perfect. It's warming up, but hey, we're at the end of July, right? And that's what we're supposed to be having is heat, heat, and heat. All right, I have been to the Dollar Tree. Yes, I have. And I spent $81.09. Big receipt here. These items all came from the same store, and I was like on cloud nine. I have a wish list. It actually has things written down, and as fast as I write a wish list item down, sometimes I get to scratch one or two off. But yesterday, because I purchased this all last night, yesterday I scratched off a lot of things. I'm sure I'll be adding them back on. But anyways, every single item in this video, not one item here is over $1.02, so $1.50. Every item came from the same location. This location is in Poughkeepsie, New York, and it's 1925 South Road. That is the physical address for this Dollar Tree, which is located over by the Poughkeepsie Galleria. So if you're familiar with that area, this is all from that Dollar Tree. I have quite a bit to share with all of you. So it might be a bit of a long video, but I enjoy my me time with all of you so much. I've mentioned before, like I have so many multiple tabs open right now, and I do it to myself. I'm redoing a room. I got painting and stuff going on. I have my car, things going on with my car. I'm working on that, physically working outside the home as well as inside the home, and just, trying to spread myself, but I'm spreading myself too thin, and I've got to calm down a little bit. So I'm kind of going to slow my roll a little bit and just kind of, go with the flow. All right, I have my scissors, I have my magnifying glass, I have my ruler, I have my tissue, and I have some snacky foods, I have makeup stuff, I have fall finds, which were on my wish list. These items will be fall, not Halloween, but fall. So grab your wish list if you have one. Grab your emotional support pickle. I have got my hot cup of coffee in my squad mug that I received from Miss Robin for my birthday. I'm going to take a sip right now because it's nice and warm and hot. Okay, let's get into this Dollar Tree haul together. Woo! I'm going to start off with some food snacky finds. The first thing, Kathleen's Vanilla Almond Granola. This is a 10-ounce bag. It is naturally flavored with other natural flavor. I've never seen this before. It is good until, really, you guys? And then you just got to rev it up a little bit. Oh, you guys are in big trouble. This is good until June 24th of 2027. So you have plenty of time. It's not like expiring in a month, so that's why Dollar Tree has it. I've never heard of this company before. It comes from a company out of Maggi Foods Incorporated in Schertz, Texas. I don't know. I love granola. I love it on cereal, extra granola like in cereal. I never feel like they put enough granola in, but I like just granola by itself. Some of you put it in yogurt, some of you put it on fruit, some of you put it on ice cream. Either or, I love granola. So I bought 2 bags of that. Okay, this was a fun find. Some more candy by the company called Sunrise. This is 6 ounces. It's peanut-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. I showed you some cinnamon gummies. I showed you the orange gummies. This one has orange, grape, lime, lemon, and cherry flavored slices. So yummy in the tummy there. Dollar Tree has so much new candy out. I did pick up, I'm totally guilty, I picked up 3 bags of these because if you look, I think these are like almost $5 a bag at Walmart. Don't quote me on that, but I'm sure they're close. You guys are killing me here. Milk chocolate, this is 4.5 ounces. These are the Snyder's chocolate covered I was just gonna say chocolate covered pizza balls. That wouldn't taste very good, would it? Chocolate covered pretzels. I bought 3 bags because, you know, these are the things that you're gonna open up and the bag's gonna go right in the garbage because it's gonna be empty. Anyways, that's how it'll probably work here. This is a little snackaroo to me. I picked up, and this is a 3.25 ounce bag, which is a bit bigger than what you get at Dollar Tree these days. It's the traditional Chex Mix. This one has the wheat Chex, the squiggle bread chip, the red chip, the rye chip. I'm saying all these words wrong. Anyways, there they are. And that's what it looks like. All right, let's move on. I'm a little tongue-tied. I don't know why. All right, these were on my wish list. I got 2 bags of these too. These are called Peanuddles. Peanuddles. Do you have any Peanuddles? Butter Toffee Peanuts. It's a 5.25 ounce bag. I love butter toffee peanuts. There they are. They're made in the USA by a company in California, in San Bernardino, actually. These are good till, wait, where is my magnifying glass? These are good till February 22nd of 2027. So yeah, I'm gonna give these a try. Those were brand new to me. All right, so that's it for sweets, treats, and snacks. I'm gonna take another sip of my coffee. All right, I did get 2 new coloring books, and they're for me because they're so cute. We have Sunshine Meadow. It's a coloring and activity book, but look at the little moo cow in the front. Isn't she just so cute? I think that's just so adorable. Lots of cute little things. And like I said, yep, it's for me coloring. I also picked up this one that is Bubble Tea Party. It's just so cute. There's donuts in here. There's little piggies. All kinds of fun going on here. So I grabbed this for myself as well because I do like to color. It's one of my things that I do sometimes just to like chill, you know, just chill. All right. Do I go to fall or do I go to makeup and beauty? I'm going to go over to fall for just a few moments, okay? So let me just move over my makeup and beauty because I have a ton. But I have a ton of fall too. So let's start off with these plastic cups with the screw-on tops and your straws. These are measuring about 9 inches in height. This, as you can tell, they are made of plastic. It does have that straw that stays in there, and it is an acorn, which is perfect for party, for drinking, or just decor. Just screws off on the top here. Boop, and there you go. Absolutely adorable. And like I said, also perfect for decorating. Just remove the straw if you want to, and you could use that for just a plastic acorn. They also had this little fox. Again, they're measuring in at the same height. They had this little slice of pie with the whipped cream, which I think is so fun. Like right away, I think of, okay, Thanksgivings. For most of us that have larger families, there was always like a kids table. Like doing the kids table and stuff like this would just be fun. So there's your little slice of pie. And then last but not least, they had the little turkey. I think the turkey is my favorite. I think he's just super fun. All right, now, pretty much when Dollar Tree puts out stuff, they usually put out stuff that kind of like matches, like there's a theme going on. Well, they definitely nailed it this year because there is just so many cute things. All right, these were on my wish list. I'm just gonna stack. These measure 7 inches, and at the top, they're about 7 inches by 6 inches. And these are called snackle boxes. Look at that cute little raccoon. There's your height. There is your backside, which obviously your sticker comes off. So they have these little snaps up here, here, and one here. And when you open it up, there's your snackle box. Oh my gosh, I would fill one of these up and like use them as placemats, not placemats, but put them on everyone's placemats so the kids could take them home or the adults. So here is the little raccoon. We're just gonna call him Rocky. They also had, whoops, I literally have a big haul here. This, and we're gonna call this Patty Possum. No, I think this is a hedgehog. Yeah, I'm sorry, Patty, never mind. It's a hedgehog. I used to have a hedgehog, and her name was Holly back in the day. Super cute. Again, you just lift the tabs. There's 3 on each one. And then there's the inside of your Snackle box. How cute are these? All right, so they also had, which I think is my favorite for many different reasons. I'm not sure. Is it a fox or is it a squirrel? I think it's a squirrel because I think that's like the tail, but maybe it's a fox. It could go either or. Again, you just pop up your tabs, and then there's the inside of your Snackle box. Oh my God, are these not just adorable or what? All right, so I only found 3 different designs. I don't know if there's more designs out there or not, but I did find these, and these are in 2 pieces, and they're in the shape of an acorn. And basically, I'm gonna bring it in nice and close because there's the 2 different design lids that you will get on these. These are very nice for giving away goodies or treats of some sort. Then I found this design in the shape of a pumpkin. This also has 2 different lids, and they look, let me get the glare off for you, they look just like that. Clear containers again. How about some cookies or from maybe some nice pumpkin bread? I love pumpkin bread, banana bread, zucchini bread. Oh my God. You know, I do enjoy summer. Summer's like my favorite, but I also enjoy that fall because of, and I can already tell you, just by looking out here over Illinois Mountain, it's funny that I live in New York and I'm right by Illinois Mountain. Isn't that crazy? Anyways, I can already see the leaves are starting to change colors. Not significant changes, but our greens aren't as vibrant. They're already starting to come down, and you know, that's when everything starts shrinking back in again. And yeah, all right, we won't go there. But look at these trays. These are adorable. I was just checking. No, there is no measurement on here. All right, these are big. 12, 13, 14 inches by about 11 and a half. 3 compartments, so if you're having a party, do your chips or different dips, or maybe carrots and celery and, you know, black olives and broccoli, and now I'm getting hungry. All right, so they had this, which is perfect decor for a party. They also had the leaf in like a light beigey color, and then they had this color, and I just went for these colors because I thought these were pretty. So different kind of, you know, the same shape, but in different colors. They also had this tray, which I thought was adorable, and this one's in the shape of a pumpkin. And if you got all individual trays here, so like maybe pretzels or something like that, fill that up with nice kinds of goodies, or maybe some brownies. How about some peanut butter brownies? If I'm hungry, I'm gonna make all you guys hungry too. All right, staying in fall, this is a 4-pack of scented dough. I didn't get it for the dough. I'll be honest with you. The reason I got it is because if you do decorating of any shape or form, whether it's on a mantelpiece or tiered trays or coffee tables or windowsills, these would be perfect. Screw the dough inside. I mean, you know, you could use it for the dough, but the first thing that I said in my mind was, oh my gosh, these are perfect decor items for a tray. You've got an acorn. Now, inside, there's your container of dough. You know, it's not like it's all in the container. So use the dough if you wanna, but then save your containers for decor. Get your hot glue gun out. You wanna do a wreath or a centerpiece on your table? Now you've got decor to do that with. They also had a leaf, a football, and then they had the pumpkin. So there's just so many extra things that you can do, or these are the things that go through my mind when I'm looking at things. They also had these. These are actual stampers. You get 8 of them in here, and it's a pumpkin stamp, but they're flat on the bottom, so they would definitely sit independently on their own. Put them on a tray for decor. Staying in fall, oh my gosh. I went crazy, as you can tell from my receipt. These are dish soap sponges, but you know what? If you just want to have like a theme on your counter for this time of year, how about some sponges? Cute, cute designs. I found 2 different ones. Aren't those just adorable? I don't know about all of you, but I get excited about decorating and putting different things. Like in the kitchen, I'll have my new fall soaps, and then, you know, like I'll put one of these next to it, an acorn, or I'll put the mushroom or the pumpkin, and just, you know, kind of just, sometimes it just needs that little bit of to make the difference. All right, so also in fall, I'm gonna fall you guys out big time, but you know what? When I was getting all these items, I was very fortunate because all these items were kind of like on an end cap, and the end cap was almost wiped out. I was like, whoa. So it's not just me, but I would rather have them in one of my million of my purple totes upstairs than not have it when I need it. These you're gonna get 5 in a package, and they're straw toppers, and they are just so cute. The bag inside doesn't do it justice because it's hard for you all to see, so I'm gonna bring the bag up really, really close because those are the different designs that you get. They had another design bag out, which you also get 5, and it looks just like this, and I'm gonna bring it in nice and close so you can see the different toppers that you get. So the bags are completely different from each other. One is more like, oh, look at the little hedgehog. See a little hedgehog? Isn't that adorable? So this one is more, you know, this one's got more of like a football thing going on because you get a football in here and all that. Let me spread them out a little bit. Maybe that helps. There you go. You guys are so going to get it. You're so going to get it. All right, so staying with a few more things for fall. Oh my gosh. Now, they have these paper plates. You're going to get 10 in a package. These are 9 inches by 9 inches. They say do not microwave, and the reason why is because the coating on top will definitely catch on fire. Been there, done that. There they are. Now, they're matching the containers. Oh my gosh, how cute are these? All right, so they had this one here. This one's just so funny on so many levels, you guys. They had this squirrel with the nut. They had the fox. These are just so fun. There's nothing like a fun place table setting. Oh my gosh. And then they had these owls. So super cute. Another one of my fun finds here. And these are paper cutouts. Now, they're intended for your walls, but mine usually end up on my corkboard because I love to decorate my corkboard. Anyways, these were new to me this year. I hadn't seen them before. You get 12 in a package. This one has, and it looks just like this. So you're gonna get pumpkins, acorns, and leaves. There you go. And then I found this pack that gives you squirrels, hedgehogs, and foxes. I was just tripping on the squirrels. I thought, you know what? Let me open this up and show you guys. I could just see these on someone's wall. So look, you get a little baby hedgehog. And a little baby. And then you get one that's bigger. And then bigger. These are so fun. And then you get the mama. But here's the ones that really got me cracked up. So we got some baby squirrels. Just a little one. And then you get a bigger one. And so on and so forth. So they just grow in size. And then you get the same thing basically with the foxes. They just get bigger in size. So how cute is that for $1 and a coin? Oh my gosh. Absolutely love my paper cutouts. All right. What else do I have fall related before you guys go? Come on, Beth, let's get to some makeup. I just got a couple more fall things. And these are the new plushies this year. Super cute. They're very soft and plushy. I'm looking for my ruler so I can give you guys a size. About 7 inches by 5 inches at its widest point of his footsie. So we have the football. Little feet. How fun is that? There it is. A 360 all the way around. Then they have, which I think is hysterical, I'm going to say it's a turkey leg. If I'm wrong, you guys need to let me know. But it looks like a turkey leg to me. Little eyes there all the way around. They also had this slice of pie. Look at the little faces like, oh no, don't eat me. There it is, all the way around a 360. And last but not least, this guy is so cute. I would have got a second one, but they only had one left in the box. But like I mentioned, it was already like mobbed. They had this little pumpkin dude, which would look so cute on a tray. Let's just kind of get the tag out of the way so you can see his other little, so cute, so adorable. Like I said, they're very soft and fluffy. There are no beans in here. It's definitely just fluff. I feel like though if you squish them around a little bit, you can shape them kind of a little bit because the fluff is like really stacked up in the top. But absolutely adorable for decorating. All right, fall is gone. Do you guys want me to stay and do makeup and beauty? Okay, I will. Now, these were on my wish list because this is a show that I watch to this day, of course on reruns. Many memories of my sister, me, my mom singing this theme song in the living room at my mom's house. Anyways, the Golden Girls, not me. Lip gloss, we have Blanche Blush. It is collect all your favorite Golden Girls. So this one here is a lip gloss. Very, very pretty color here. There it is. And then, of course, we get her right on the front. There she is, Blanche. All lice and obnoxious as she is, we all loved her. All right, so they had this one. They also had, bear with me, I gotta dig here. They had Dorothy Dew. This one is a shimmer lip gloss as well. And by the way, these are 7.5 milliliters, so that's 0.25 ounces. There she is, Dorothy. So we have Dorothy and Blanche. And we can't go without, where is she? Rose, of course, lip gloss in Rose Glow. There she is. And I thought I had one more. Bear with me, you guys. Hold on. I thought there was one more. Oh. All right, I don't know where it is. Maybe I didn't get it. I was missing Mama. Anyways, those were the three of those. My bad, here she is right next to me. There she is, Sophia. And Sophia is a shimmer lip gloss as well and looks just like that. All right, also in the Golden Girls, I came across these. The first one is a shimmer lip gloss, and this one is in Shady Pines. If you guys know what that is, looks just like that. They're referencing different places where Sophia has been. And then they have here Miami Glam, and this, of course, looks just like that. They also have, this one I have to double check with my Paradise Plush for Dorothy. And then last but not least, they have Palm Peach. So if you're a Golden Girl fan, two cutes. I had to get these for sure. All right, I did also come across these. This is called Butter Bay. It is a peptide lip treatment, and this one is in the scent of Lemon Twist. Looks just like that. I also found Butter Balm in Raspberry. Raspberry? That should be absolutely delightful. Also came across it in Milky Candy. Another Butter Balm. By the way, these are all by Ioni. And I had one other one. There it is. No, two other ones. This one here is Sweet Candy. And then last but not least, this one is chocolate. Oh my goodness. I got all these. I'm just going to stick them away for my daughter. They're going to end up going in her Christmas stocking. Yep, I'm that far ahead already. Okay, this was new to me and exciting as well. And these are by Be Pure. This is a multi-stick. Good thing I get multiples, right? But I didn't on this. All right, sorry about that. This is a multi-stick lip and cheek cream blush. It is grapeseed argan oil and vitamin E with shea butter. Mauve pink is the color. Let me get it in nice and close for you. There it is. We're going to have to maybe try one of these. This next one is coral. Then I found berry. So we have berry, mauve pink, and coral. Right there. I'm going to try this one. This one here is berry. It's lip and cheek. I love the packaging. It's so pretty. Let me get it open for you. I think I just heard the BF zoom by on the golf cart, which means Mia's on the golf cart riding sidekick. All right, so there's your packaging. How you get it to work is you click it a few times to get it going. There we go. And I'm going to go right here. I just did 2 little swipes. Very pretty. Very pretty. So these can be for your lips or they can be for your cheeks. Okay, the other thing that I had found, which was on my wish list, are these guys. This is by Just for Girls. This is Juicy Watermelon, and it is a lip balm. But look at the packaging. Oh my God, how fun are these? Came across several, so I found this one. I also found this one, which is Bold Blueberry and looks just like that. They also had Sweet Cherry. These are all lip balms, and they're so cute. The girls just love this stuff. I do too. They also had Grape. Love the purple. And last but not least, Cotton Candy. These are all going away for my little ones down the way for Christmas time. And then the last thing I came across in makeup and beauty were these. Don't know how many of these there are, but I did find 3. And these are also Butter Bay Lip Pencils by Ioni. This one here is Plum. We also have Warm Nude and True Brown. Very nice. Ioni's like kicking it big time. All right, I did come across some packages of these face masks. I did find some of these probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I found some more now. These are by Taste Beauty. You're getting 4 sheet masks in a package here, so that is a total deal here. These are all grapefruit scented. They are all individually packaged, so if you wanted to give them away, you know, pass them around to friends or whatever, there they are. So they had grapefruit. They also had pineapple scented. Again, this is a complete 4-pack. And last but not least, I found Cool as a Cucumber. And this one is cucumber with aloe. And this is 4 packs as well. So that is a bargain, especially if you're like stuffing stockings or any kind of thing like that. All right. Wow. I got through it all. We made it. All right, everybody. I so enjoy this me time. I really don't know what I would do without it. It's therapeutic for me. I don't know. It might not be therapeutic for any of you. However, I do feel deep down inside that I do connect with quite a few of you. And I thank you all for that. All right, so I need to get my butt outside because I have more yard work to do. I need to get back under the car. I have some other things to do. And yeah, I need to put away my things, pack some of it up because it's not time for it yet. So until next time, a big hug from me to all of you. Thank you so much for watching and your support. Until next time, everyone, bye for now.